All right, this is so funny because the end of the sentence is I cannot sleep well, mtoto ananiita. Are you ready? It's a mouthful. All right, it starts this way. Am I a deadbeat baby daddy or a nobody? Starts the story. Last year, a friends with benefit just disappeared, stopped picking my calls, was nowhere to be seen. For 8 months, I couldn't reach her. I was aware she was dating another man. Now, the next time I heard from her, she was telling me that she was already married, pregnant, and almost due.
Okay.
I asked her whether the pregnancy was mine or her boyfriend's now husband. At first, she said, mtoto ni wa bwana. Several months after that, the baby was born. The lady shared a picture of the baby, right? Just for fun, like, ona vile mtoto anakuwa mkubwa. It was just a friendly gesture from her, considering we no longer talk about whose baby it is. I noticed some features that were so unique to my family on this child. On asking her, she told me, bado mtoto ni wa bwana yake. Nikafanya mahesabu, na pia some of the features on the baby, huyu anakaa damu yetu.
Yo.
Now, this is the dilemma. How do I approach this? Am I a deadbeat baby daddy or a nobody? Is it too late to claim this child? I cannot sleep. Mtoto ananiita. Now, I don't even know where to begin with this one because it's a loaded question. It's a loaded question. First of all, let's start from the beginning. Y'all were doing nasty things together, but it was a friendly, friends with benefit. This girl didn't see you as anything more than a person. She just wants to have her loins and your loins smack a little bit, but nothing more. She didn't want to have a relationship with you. She didn't want anything to do with you. She just wanted to, bump uglies and keep it moving, correct? And when she actually was serious about the person that she was actually dating, aka her boyfriend, which you already knew she had, she decided, you know what, I'm gonna cut off all my fokojembes and focus on my man. And she focused on her man. Now she's married, she has a baby, and she's living her best entire life. And for 8 months, you kept looking for her because, again, y'all were friendly, y'all used to do bad things to each other, but she wasn't interested. What does that tell you? This girl didn't want anything to do with you anymore, and the friends with benefit just ended at friends. Like, the benefits part was completely taken out of the equation. She wanted nothing to do with you other than just being friendly. Fast forward to her as a friend sending you a picture of the baby, showing you the success of her life. Now I'm married, I'm living okay. Oh my God, look at how cute my baby is. Look how big she's growing. Oh my God. And then you now start taking it upon yourself to mark features. You think if this chick thought for a moment that this was your baby, that for a moment she thought that this was a child, you think she would have come back in your life? Hell no. She would never ever do it. Why? Because she wants a stable family for herself and she's happy. Now here you are feeling salty because, the bumping and the uglies are no longer bumping and no longer, maybe they've become beautiful. But like y'all aren't, sleeping with each other anymore and you're jealous that she's moved on with her life. Now you're trying to throw salt, problems in her life by coming to claim. Because what you're asking now is, should I go and confront this man and start claiming that I want a DNA test? That's pretty much along the lines you're at. Because how else will you prove that this is your child? Like, facial features cannot be the only thing that you use. You have to get a DNA test for this kid, correct? And therefore, for this person to get involved and start asking for DNA tests, it just feels like you're ruining a marriage for no reason. Look, if you're really, really pressed about this whole issue, talk to this girl, tell her, I feel like this is my baby and I just want to prove it. So is it possible that we get a DNA test? Just you and I and the baby. We don't even have to have the baby. Nowadays, you just send the swabs to the hospital. Get your DNA test done. And if this is not your child, leave these people alone. Ultimately, even if it's your child, I feel like contribute financially, but stop getting too involved. It's feeling like you want to be part of this marriage and you're not part of this marriage. Wacha kuharibia watu. Aki, you're not a deadbeat dad because you're not even sure you're a dad. Leave it. Unataka kuchoma.
I feel like you should just ask yourself, who am I doing this
Yeah.
for? You know? And when you find out that this is your child,
Then
what's
what?
next? You know, are you ready to become a dad? Are you ready to become a father? Do you want custody of this child? Do you want to now break
Be
this
the new
girl's
daddy.
relationship, and you don't want her to, you know, because now if it's found out that you're the father, then, you know,
You have to be financially involved.
you become the daddy. So, you know, what is the purpose? Because me, I see already a system that's working. But also at the same time, there's a man who's been taken advantage of in this situation. Let's not forget.
But it's not your monkey.
There's a man who's been taken advantage of this situation. There's a man who is raising a child that is not his. And however unfair it may be, it's not your problem. But it's still a very unfair situation if you think about it.
It's not your monkey.
But I feel
It's
like
not your
this girl
circus.
has already established herself.
She's
She ghosted
okay.
you for 8 months.
Yes.
Y'all have not talked to, and then she turned up married and pregnant.
Yes. Which she
Gave
told you.
birth and told you it's not your child.
Yes.
So I feel like you should let her be. Stop
Let her
talking
go.
to her, you know,
Let her go.
because even if you continue to talk to her, in what capacity? I feel
Let her
like there's
go.
still an emotional attachment when you're in contact with this
It's
person all the
jealousy.
time. So
Ni wivu unasikia.
yeah, so let it be, let it go.
It's
it
you
go.
know what it's giving? It's giving. I wanted to be the one she chose, but I wasn't. Why did she choose him, not me?
True.
And then does that make me feel like that makes you feel like you're a nobody? But that's an insecurity on your part. Miyaki, let them go. Let them go. Please let this relationship go. It's not your matter.